Hello students, today I will give you introduction about assessment pattern in 10th standard. Subject English, assessment pattern, weightage of English, board CBSE. This paper is divided into three sections. First is reading, second is writing and grammar, third is literature. Now if I talk about reading, it consists two reading passages. One could be based on realistic events like Life of Milkha Singh, which was asked in 2021, and second could be any poem or any passage. These both passages contain 20 marks. Many students who are studying in Hindi medium they don't understand, so as per their request I would like to explain this marking pattern in Hindi. इंग्लिश का पेपर जो बोर्ड से आता है वो 80 मार्क्स का रहता है, जिसमें रीडिंग सेक्शन के 20 मार्क्स, राइटिंग सेक्शन के 10 मार्क्स और उसके साथ ग्रामर भी जुड़ा होता है। तो राइटिंग और ग्रामर को कुल जोड़ के 30 मार्क्स रहते हैं और लिटरेचर के 30 मार्क्स रहते हैं। आपका इंग्लिश का पेपर बोर्ड की तरफ से जो आता है वो 80 मार्क्स का होता है और 20 मार्क्स इंटरनल असेसमेंट के ऊपर निर्धारित होते हैं। नाउ आई एम स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश. What is called internal assessment? Internal assessment is done on the activity which are assigned by your school teacher. Coming to board pattern, generally ASL assessment of speaking and listening is assigned by your school teacher. Your speaking topic will be given by your English teacher and then you will be assessed upon different criteria like vocabulary, pronunciation, your understanding, and next your interest in the topic. Assessment of speaking and listening. Coming to listening part, listening portion is managed upon recordings. Some recordings will be there. Students will listen some recorded scripts, then they will give answers which are given in printed question paper. So this is criteria for ASL. I have assessed students at different level. The difficulties which are faced by the students, generally they lost their confidence while speaking and listening. So what is the suggestion? To concentrate during listening and speaking. You go through question paper, then you underline keywords, and while listening you just concentrate at those words. What about speaking? How to gain more marks in speaking? You can research about the topic. For example, if topic is global warming, you can speak about definition of global warming, its consequences. Positive consequences would not be there, only negative consequences would be there. So please keep yourself aware of such kind of consequences. Now I will speak in Hindi. ASL जो कोई भी स्कूल में 10th में बोर्ड में कंडक्ट होता है, आपके इंग्लिश टीचर के द्वारा होता है। आपके इंग्लिश टीचर स्पीकिंग के लिए एक टॉपिक दे देंगे, जैसे कि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग। उसके ऊपर आपको 10 मिनट्स बोलना है और उसके 10 मार्क्स रहेंगे। अभी लिसनिंग के बारे में अगर मैं बोलूँ तो आपको एक टेप स्क्रिप्ट सुनाई जाएगी और एक क्वेश्चन पेपर दिया जाएगा, जिसमें से 10 मार्क्स का आपको अटेम्प्ट करना पड़ेगा। सो दिस इज द पैटर्न ऑफ ASL. Coming to literature part, many students are weak in literature. How to grab more marks? Tip 1. Go through summary of every poem and lesson. Tip 2. Learn every chapter's poet's name and writer's name. Tip number 3. You divide your answer into small situations, because it becomes very difficult to learn long answers for many students. So these are some tips to gain good marks. As I have given board highest result in 12th standard when I worked at Lord's International School, Churu. Coming to this portion, let's begin with grammar today. Topics which are included in grammar: tenses, modals, subject to verb concord, determiners, direct and indirect speech. First, I would like to teach you about tenses. Get ready with your pen and paper and make important notes of tenses, so you can grab good marks. There are basically 3 types of tense: simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. What are other types of tense? Present tense has 4 types of tense. First, simple present tense, that is called indefinite. Second is continuous tense, that is also identified as progressive tense. And next is present perfect tense, while fourth part is perfect continuous tense. Past tense has 4 tenses: indefinite, simple past tense, continuous tense, which is called past progressive tense, perfect tense, past perfect tense, and next is perfect continuous tense. Future tense has also 4 tenses: indefinite, that means simple future tense, then continuous tense, progressive tense, then perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. Now coming to fourth point, how can we identify tense? हम टेंस को क्वेश्चन में कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे? स्टेप 1, वी नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. Coming to simple present tense, let me introduce you the uses of simple present tense. Simple present tense, which is basic tense. What is structure of simple present tense? Let me introduce you. Simple present tense has sentence structure subject plus verb plus predicate. Here I will use V1 verb form for simple present tense. Then for simple present tense, let me give you important instructions. Generally, we use simple present tense for our habits, for scientific rules and mathematical rules. Then we use simple present tense for we put condition. Then we use simple present tense for the sentences when we use exclamatory sentences. These are some uses of simple present tense. Let me explain you one by one. सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस के जो यूज़ है उसको मैं एग्ज़ाम्पल से समझा रही हूँ. प्लीज़ नोट डाउन दिस एग्ज़ाम्पल्स. ये एग्ज़ाम्पल्स नोट कीजिए एंड प्लीज़ listen. As per students request, I have to speak Hindi because many Hindi medium students are not capable to understand full English lecture. Now coming to simple present tense, please try to understand its uses. First, to express habitual action. What are your daily habits? Daily habits like I read newspaper every day. I go to school every day. Routine work. What is your routine work? I go for morning walk every day. Then yearly routine. Yearly routine like generally in Gujarat we can see rainfall in the month of June. Secondly, regular opening of school. Schools reopen on 15th of June. So, these are some examples of routine. Number 2, mathematical and scientific rules. The earth is called blue planet. Our earth is only living planet. Why I am using this for? Because we can't change this universal truth. If I say 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, I can't say 2 plus 2 was equal to 4. So this is also use of simple present tense. If you understand, please tick mark yes in your notebook. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Number 3, use of simple present tense. When we use conditional clause, if you work hard, then only you will get good result. Thus, it is used in conditional clause. Means if you are filling some condition, fulfilling some condition, and if you are going to complete that condition, then only you will get good result. Fourth, use of simple present tense. It is used in exclamatory sentences. Sometimes when the event is just in time, like there he goes, here you go, hurrah, it's very delicious, hurrah, the match is interesting. So these are uses of simple present tense. Sometimes we use it with time clauses. How? Please understand. If you don't pay money, you will not get ticket. So here I have used simple present tense in first phrase of if. Next portion. How we can use simple present tense in proverbs. As you sow, you reap. Here I am using simple present tense for proverbs. So here I have given complete explanation of simple present tense. Tips to identify, fill in the gaps, simple present tense. You identify verb, then identify whether it is first form of verb, second form of verb, or third form of verb. You will get idea that the question is asked in simple present tense if the verb is written as first form of verb. First form of verb, that is called original form of verb. Here I have completed explanation of simple present tense. Now I am going to start present progressive tense. Present progressive tense, which is also known as present continuous tense. प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस जो कि प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस की तरह आइडेंटिफाई होता है. व्हाट इज स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस? प्लीज नोट डाउन IMP points to identify present progressive tense. Subject plus form of to be plus verb with ing plus predicate. Then second, use of present continuous tense. Generally we use present continuous tense for the fact which are going on. At present I am teaching you. This is an example of present continuous tense. There are two types of sentences: negative sentences and positive sentences. Negative sentences generally to show your determination for denying anything. Like, I don't like messy things. Okay. So how I will represent it in negative sentence. Negative sentence in present progressive tense. Okay. Negative sentence. I am not surfing the internet more. You are not participating in an event more. So these are uses of present continuous tense for negative sentences. How we can form positive sentence or affirmative sentence for present continuous tense. Please note down format of affirmative sentence in present continuous tense. Singular subject plus is or am plus first form of verb plus ing. When subject is plural, please note down format of affirmative sentence plural subject plus are plus first form of verb plus ing. First, I am playing a game, that is affirmative sentence. Sentence number 2, she is reading a book, that is second example of affirmative sentence. Sentence number 3, we are going to Shimla, that is in example of present progressive tense, and the type of sentence is affirmative sentence. Where do we use present continuous tense? We use present continuous tense when the action is not happening at the time of speaking. Here the type of sentence is negative sentence. Okay. But you will be confused that how it is used. So let me clarify. He is not working in an MNC. So here present continuous tense in negative sentence. I am not teaching in tuition class. So that is present continuous tense and type of sentence is negative sentence. They are studying in DN College of Commerce. So that is type of positive or affirmative sentence, and tense is present continuous tense. Hope you have done well, and I can expect good result from your hand. Now, third type is interrogative sentence. How I will make questions in present continuous tense. Structure for interrogative sentence is, are, am. You can use either is or are or am plus subject plus first form of verb plus ing plus question mark. Examples: is Rima cooking the food? Sentence number first is complete, which I have introduced you as interrogative sentence. Sentence number 2. Are you not writing a letter? What is Ravina doing here? Which newspaper are you buying? Why was the camel not drinking water? So these are some interrogative sentences where I have used present continuous tense. You can also make interrogative sentence of simple present tense. Do you like yoga? Sentence number 1. Now sentence number 2. Does she wash clothes? Sentence number 3. Whom do you teach? Where does he go? Whom do you meet? Here you can identify simple present tense interrogative sentences. We can use WH words. Now I would like to introduce you present perfect tense. Please note down structure of present perfect tense. The tense is used in following ways. First, to express an action that has recently been completed. She has just taken tea. That means She has just taken tea. अभी अभी उसने चाय पी है. Example number 2, he has come now. My mother has just returned from school. Example number 3, they have won the match. Second use to describe an action the time of which is not given. Example number 1, have you done MSc in maths? Example number 2, have you read Shakespeare? Number 3, to describe past events the effects of which still exist. I have finished my work and now I am free. I have completed my B.Ed from Navrachna University. Still I am possessing degree. That's why I have used present perfect tense. This is an important use of present perfect tense. Okay. Then number 4. To describe actions that started in the past and are continuing until now and possibly will continue into the future. I have already used this brand of soap. I have already registered my PAN number at site. I have already applied for PAN card. These are some uses of present perfect tense. Number 5, to show how a past situation relates to present. I have done my homework, so I can help you with yours now. I have done my shopping, so I can spend my extra money for other requirements. Again, rules for affirmative sentences, tense, present perfect tense. Please note down changes in tense and types of sentences. Rules for affirmative sentences. Number 1, singular subject plus has plus third form of verb plus object. Second, plural subject plus have plus third form of verb plus predicate. Example number 1, she has gone to the market. Example number 2, I have met her. Example number 3, they have bathed. Example number 4, it has become dark now. Rules for negative sentences. Singular subject plus has plus not plus third form of verb plus predicate. Plural subject plus have not plus third form of verb. Example, I have not called him, the train has not gone. Rules for interrogative sentences. Has or have plus subject plus third form of verb plus dash question mark. Question word plus has or have plus subject third form of verb plus question mark. 1. Has she gone to Delhi? Example number 2. Have they not seen the Taj Mahal yet? Example number 3. What they have eaten today? Example number 4. Why has the peon not come yet? Next tense is present perfect continuous tense. This tense is called present perfect progressive tense as we use word progressive for continuous tense. I will speak in Hindi as per students request. ये टेंस को प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस या प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस भी कहा जाता है. ये टेंस इस तरह से यूज़ होता है. आई विल स्पीक लिटल बिट हिंदी when I will change type of tense. Number 1, to describe an action that began in past and still continuing. Example number 1, they have been staying in the village for a long time. Example number 2, it has been raining since last night. Second use of present perfect continuous tense is to express an action already completed but the effect of which still continue. I have been running around for the job all day and am now tired. Rules for affirmative sentences. Singular subject plus has plus been first form of verb plus ing plus for or since. Keywords to identify present perfect tense for or since. What is difference between for and since? For is used for particular time duration while since is used for starting of time. Single rules for affirmative sentences. Singular subject plus has plus been plus plus first form of verb with ing plus for or since. Like I have been teaching since morning. But if I say that I have been teaching for last 20 years, here I am using slot of time, that's why I have used for. If I use here like I have been teaching since 2000, here I am using since because here I am using since for point of time. Now rules for affirmative present perfect progressive tense. Affirmative means पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस. affirmative sentences का मतलब होता है पॉजिटिव sentences. Singular subject plus has been plus first form of verb. Plural subject plus have been plus first form of verb plus ing plus for or since. Like Arpit has been writing since 5 a.m. Children have been studying since 5 a.m. due to exams. This is 10th standard exam time, so it is understood that students have been studying since early morning. All the best to all my students. All the best is again use of simple present tense. But as I want to wish, I use tenses in regular language to make my students understand. मैं टेंसेस का यूज़ रेगुलर लैंग्वेज में यूज़ करती हूँ ताकि बच्चों को अच्छी तरह से टेंस समझ में आए. Now, rules for negative sentence. What are rules for negative sentence in present perfect continuous tense? Rules for negative sentence in present perfect continuous tense. There is no big difference except not between affirmative sentence and negative sentence. You have to add only not after has or have. Otherwise, the whole structure is same as per affirmative sentence. Same singular subject plus has plus not plus been plus first form of verb plus ing plus for or since. Plural subject plus have not plus been plus first form of verb plus ing plus 4 or since. You have not been suffering from fever for 1 week. You have not been submitting your report since January. So these are some examples of negative sentences of present perfect continuous tense. Rules for interrogative sentences. What are rules for interrogative sentences? Has or have plus subject plus been plus first form of verb plus ing plus sense or for plus question mark. Here you have to change place of has or have. आपको सिर्फ हैज़ और हैव का प्लेस चेंज करके उसको इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस में कन्वर्ट करना है. क्वेश्चन वर्ड टाइप 2. क्वेश्चन वर्ड WH वर्ड्स प्लस हैव और हैज़ प्लस सब्जेक्ट प्लस बीन प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब प्लस ing प्लस सिंस और फॉर. हैव यू बीन स्लीपिंग सिंस 8 o'clock? WH question words. Why have been they playing since morning? Generally, simple present tense use for events which are in succession. While present perfect tense are used the actions which are started and still not completed. They are still in action. That is the major difference between present perfect continuous tense and simple present tense. Next tense is past tense. Past tense, past indefinite tense. It is also called simple past tense. Use number 1. It indicates an action that happened in past and to report completed actions. It is used often in recounts and narratives. Example number 1. We closed the shop at 8 p.m. She met me last year. I went to the wholesale market last year. Use number 2 to indicate past habits or repeated events that are now over. First, in those days, my mother gave me some pocket money every day. I always rode a bike to school when I was young. Number 3, the habitual past can also be expressed by using used to. Okay, so example of used to, she used to drink tea in the morning. My grandfather used to read a few chapters of the Gita every day. I will teach you more about tense in next lecture. Stay tuned. Till then, keep watching, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.